Chinmay,
Yes, sir.
change your wall profile. It's very old.
Okay.
It's
Yeah, the
very
photo is
old.
very old.
It's
Okay,
very old.
I'll update
Even I don't identify you. That is you.
it. It's from my 12th
Change.
standard.
Oh my
Senior.
God. 12th standard. Change it. You're so beautiful, you know. But
Okay, sir.
be
Thank you,
a
sir.
nice photograph on the wall. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Actually, that is the only passport size photo that I have now.
No, change it. You will require so many passport size photos. Have a professional
Yeah,
passport size photo. But here, I think you don't need to because see the look at the photo of Riddhi. What is the
yeah.
what a photo
Yeah,
she has created.
actually, that's the photo that I have clicked for her.
Okay, acha,
Her Simran's photo.
acha, acha. Okay, okay. Welcome back, all of you again. I'll take you through uh, the session where we left. I was just trying to make you ease because in a communication, easing the partner. That's what I brought that moment. So when the question comes of ambition, when somebody asks you HR from the HR perspective, when they throw your question at you and they ask you where do you see yourself within our organization in 5 years, this is very top-notch question and everybody asks, and you must have read somewhere else and heard somewhere else. But what is the standard answer for that question? How should you should answer from the HR's perspective? We will see today. So that is a sample answer for this question is that in 5 years I would like to be considered mentor, not just on the sales team but throughout the organization as whole. So see the vision, right? He's not keeping the vision for himself but for the organization as, right? And that is what we saw. What are the organization expectations? Do you know what are the organization expectations from the candidate? We must have seen, yes, and I don't know, do you remember or not, right? That what he should keep, right? I'll read for you that. There are work in a team with a contribute with the best individual basis on the team effort, can extend cooperation with the others in the team for achieving organizational goal. So when you answer such way, how closely you connected with the organization goal and how you are concerned with the organization growth, that showcases, and that is what they want to listen. So this is what I'll also take in the lead number of projects that help your company to succeed. I would love to be a type of employee you benchmark future hires against. So see the answer. So he's giving answer, candidate is giving answer that I'll become a benchmark for the new hire. When you'll be hiring new candidates, you will give my example, right? Before hiring anyone. So that way he has answer. But what they want to listen out of it, what to listen for. So high performance should be able to list series of accomplishment. Now you should be able to list out the series of accomplishment from your college. That's what I asked you this question. What is your proud moment, right? So series of accomplishment. Everybody doesn't know. Everybody don't know how to list out my accomplishment. He knows that I have many accomplishments, but some people fail to list out that during the interview, and that is the exact time where you have to showcase and list out your accomplishment, though it's academic, though it's a project, though it's an intern, or though it's in your hands-on experience anywhere else. So that list out your, it's very much important series of accomplishment and achievements for their past, and it will help you to predict their future success. So we are, again I'm repeating, we are looking at it from the HR's perspective. This is what they want to listen. They, not we. We should not speak. They want to listen this way. Look for the candidate who is aligning their goals with the organizations. Now, somebody is guiding HR that how you should screen out the candidate. And imagine we as a third person sitting in front of these two people and we are listening them. So don't you think it will help us? Don't you think it will immensely help us? Supposingly, there is an expert who is guiding HR person how to screen out the candidate, and I am as a candidate sitting in front of them. and listing them. This is what the situation is. Imagine this situation. So this situation, this scenario will help you to understand what is the expectations of the HR person and how I should alter my answers according to their expectations, what they want to listen for. So look out for the candidate who align their goals with the organization's success and who treat this question as an exploration of the way to meet their job description. So this is what they want. Use the advanced search functionality. So see, whenever the HR person goes for a new hire, they use a LinkedIn Recruiter to find out the candidate's ambition and leadership. So you should very much concern to write adequate specific information into your LinkedIn descriptive wall, right? When you're in your own individual description, you should be very much important. You should much importance you should give your description where your ambition and leadership can be reflected, right? That is what because that is what LinkedIn recruiters are looking at it. So this is what the question is. I'll be sharing with you this, right? Next is integrity. So when somebody is checking your integrity, what question they can ask you? Sample question. Tell me about the time when you had to handle a tough problem, challenged fairness or ethical issues. What did you do? So this is a big question and a lengthier question, but simple. How did you handle tricky situations? So that tricky situation can relate with your personal life. That tricky situation can relate with your intern experience. That tricky situation can relate with your on-job or last past job profile or into your academics also. So how you handle tricky situation? This is the question. So what is the answer for this question is, you can read that. A few teammates inserted language in a proposal that overstated product benefit relevant to the business need. I took step to demonstrate why this language shouldn't be included. So see, he's given a scenario that whereas his teammates what they did to overstate the product, but he minimized the language, right? And he took the initiative, right? He took the initiative to not to overstate and how it what kind of language should be included, right? Referencing internal product documents and even looping into the product manager to get in the second option. So this is what he did. And that shows that how he handled the ticket situation, or he handled the problem that challenged the fairness or ethical issues. So it is unethical when you're overstating you're overstating your product where your product is not that way and you're overstating it. So it's totally unethical. So how to avoid that unethical issues by taking into consideration or convincing your team and demonstrating which language should be included into that. So that way he handled that tricky situation. You yourself can get an idea that how I can share my experience when I handle a tricky situation or problematic situation, right? For prospective client or into your academics or into my internships. That way you can get an idea to answer the question of this series. Now, next, what to listen for? What they listen for? They listen for the answer reveals candidate's ability to solve problem, face adversity, and actually influence the process. If the candidate doesn't present a specific experience of their scenario lacks complexity, it could be a red flag. See the red flag. What is the red flag? If the candidate fails to indicate a specific experience or scenario where he has solved a complexity of the problem, that is a red flag from the HR to the candidate. So whenever somebody asks you this kind of question, you should not show them a red flag by stating or giving some sort of answers which can take you into red flag, right? No candidate will perfect, but one who demonstrated that they were willing to go against the popular opinion reveals their transparency. So here, the fellow earlier answer, he went against their teammates and he asked them that you should not overstate. It means that guy believes in a transparency and trustworthiness, right? So this should translate someone values the longevity of the client's relationship. When you are doing it, you are actually taking care of the longevity of your customer relationships by not overstating about your product, right? So this is the answer, and that's the way they want to look for the answer from you from the HR's perspective. Now adaptable. This is the last one. Now adaptable means tell me about the time when the policy of price structure, we are looking, I'm repeating again, we are looking at these 3 or 5 threads from the sales perspective, right? From the sales perspective. I'm taking you to point from the sales perspective. Can you see this? Can you see this? This is a sales perspective. We are looking at it from the sales perspective. Top 5 traits from the sales perspective. We are not looking at it from the marketer's perspective or software engineer's perspective. We are looking at it sales perspective. That is what we saw first, ambition, integrity. Now we are looking at it adaptability or adaptable. If the question is being asked by to check your adaptability, that what is we call as a sales trait for a top 5 trait, how you can show your adaptability when you are going for a sales job. So this way you can show if this is a question to check your adaptability. Tell me the time when your policy, price structure, or product change at the last minute, because this will immensely help you in marketing management. For not for plain B Pharma student, but the student who are into MBA plus Pharma, you have a marketing management subject, right? This semester also you have, and next semester you may have the marketing. There may be many specialization in the marketing also. How many of you have a specialization in marketing? Or this year it will not be considered. Next year it will be considered. Chinmay, Chinmay, are you there? Hello.
No, sir, we don't. I mean, there is no specialization as such in finance or HR. The MBA is for the healthcare management and tech. I mean, there is no specialization, sir.
But there must be a marketing type of subject into healthcare, I guess.
Yes, marketing subjects are there, sir.
And you can do a specialization into it also, no? Can't? Can't you?
No, sir, not like HR. No, sir, no.
Okay, okay. But you have a marketing subject, right?
Yes, sir.
Where the sales is being taught to you. Because there is a faculty. I know the SBM faculty in Mumbai who are teaching marketing. Chinmay, there is a noise from your side. Mute yourself. Yeah. So there is a sales subject and marketing subject. So we are looking at it. I hope that you might get some sort of perspective while looking at all these questions, though these questions do not relate to your uh, segment. It means as you're a student of pharmacy, but this will, because as finally you're a student and you have to answer the question and you have to face the interview. So when I'm talking about the employability skills, and when I'm talking about the personal interview skills, so in that question, in that unit, you can develop your interviewing skills by a certain set of questions, certain set of threats, because interview process is nothing but checking out the traits of the candidate. If the candidate has more traits, he is eligible. If that candidate has a less traits, he is not eligible for the job. So it is matter of uh, just uplifting your traits, and how you can uplift your traits by identifying and understanding what traits are required for the particular job. All right. So this is the fourth question. Tell me about the time when the policy, price structure, and product change at the last minute, and you already had a day in the field. So how did you handle this situation? So this totally relates with the sales. This question is totally relates to the sales. But now this answer is not important for us. But what important for us is that the perspective of the HR to ask this question and what he or she wants to listen out of this. So an answer like that reveals the candidate who can think on their feet and shows creativity, creative problem solving, and overcome challenges. So this much is very important for you, that whenever you answer, and you should reveal that how you think of your own fate, and you show your creative problem solving skills, right? You should also show your positive attitude even under high pressure or in a stressful situation. Whenever you are answering, you should showcase your how you handle situations though there was a high pressure, right? So that will give your glimpse of positive personality, and that will highlight that how this candidate is useful for the organization, right? So on this note, I will conclude today. I hope you must have got some insights from the topic like employability skills, and second unit, that is personal interview skills. Next lectures we'll continue with that, and we'll find something new aspect for the employability and soft skills, I hope, right? Thank you very much to all of you. We'll meet tomorrow again. Stay safe, wear a mask, repeating
Thank
again.
you, sir.
Yeah, and take care of your loved ones, right? Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye. Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you, sir.